Hey guys, bringing y'all another flashlight video today. I know, big surprise, right? Seems like all I've been uploading lately are flashlight videos, but I've been on a flashlight kick lately, so that's what we're doing. This today is a Foursevens Mini MkIII. I've had my eye on this light along with the Baton series by Olight for several years now, at least 2 or 3 years. Ever since I started working as a paramedic and making 911 calls, I've been on the search for the perfect EDC light for me and my job, which basically is a really small, really lightweight, but really bright light. And there's a lot of other little features that I'll talk about later that I look for in a flashlight just in general. But this is the Mini MkIII. Let's take a couple minutes to look at the specs on this thing. It's got 4 modes. It's got 900 lumens on burst, 350 lumens on high, which is a nice high bright setting for high. The medium is 45 lumens and the low is 1.5 lumens, which is essentially 1.5 lumens is essentially a moonlight mode. To me, anything in your sub 3, sub 2 lumen area is a moonlight mode as far as I'm concerned. It's got 120 meters of throw. It takes a RCR123 battery. The one that comes with it is a rechargeable high discharge battery. One of the cool things that sets this light apart from the Olights is it's got 4500K. Olights have a much more, they're a cooler light, so they're kind of brighter, and they don't show color as much as a warmer light. So this is a warmer light. It's submergible to 1 meter, impact resistance, and it's got these beacon strobe SOS modes that you can set the configuration to. So those are the specs. The light is really small. It is a small light. We're going to take in I'm going to show the Baton in comparison. Those of you who have had a Baton know that the Baton, yeah, they're both magnetic too. The Baton is a really small light as well. So this one you can see, I mean, it's not huge, but it's for sure noticeable. It is noticeably smaller than the Baton series. So very cool, which also, by the way, while I'm on it, don't be an idiot. For whatever reason, I wasn't thinking, and I put Olight's battery inside the Foursevens, and as you can see, I cooked my battery. So yeah, Olight uses a proprietary battery, and it's not interchangeable with other lights. Any other lights as far as I know, but for sure not this one. So anyway, don't be an idiot. Public service announcement.
Hey!
You know, I did that so that y'all didn't have to.
You idiot!
Anyway, back to our light. Let's take a look at the battery. This is the Foursevens high discharge battery, 3.7 volts. It's got 550 milliamp hours and the 5C discharge, I think. So this is a rechargeable battery, so definitely a plus there. I got this light on sale for 52 bucks after Christmas, which is normally about 65. But it did not come with a charger. So it comes with a rechargeable battery, but not a recharger. So I did have to buy the charger separate, which I got the Olight's universal charger. I'll do a video on it when I get it in. That'll recharge basically any battery. So excited to get that in. I'll show y'all a video when it comes in. But that's the battery. My first impressions on the outside of this light, like I said, it is a very small light. And over the last couple of years, I'd always assumed that whenever I get this light in, I would have to replace the clip, because this clip looks like a piece of junk. I mean, it doesn't match the rest of the flashlight. It looks really flimsy, and it's kind of ugly. Does not look like it would be a good clip. I was surprised to find out this is an extremely good clip. It's very strong. It will stay in the pocket and does not want to back out. It stays in place. I mean, it's solid as a rock. It's just as solid as the Baton 3's clip. I wish it was a reversible clip like the Batons, but this one-way clip is really strong, and you know, I might replace it later on, but for now, I'm telling you what, it's a good clip, and it's easy to get in your pocket with that large lip there. You just down into your pocket without having to fiddle with it. So, like I said, very pleased to find out that this clip is actually a nice clip. It is it has a magnetic base, so like you all saw a second ago, it will stick to other magnets, it will stick to metal, so that's a plus. It's kind of cool that if you need to mount it somewhere, there's always some metal around somewhere, you know. You can slap it on something magnetic and point it in a certain direction, so that's cool. I like that. The serrations on the tube of the flashlight are actually really nice. They give you a nice grip on the body of the flashlight. They're not sharp, but it's not smooth either, so you can really hang on to this thing. It gives you a good purchase while you're changing your modes and your settings. The stippling or the checkering up here towards the cap of the light is decent. It's not the best, but I like it. It's not bad. Let's see. Let me show y'all the configurations you can put this light in. This light has 6 different configurations, which is really cool because you can tailor it to whatever you might need it for, you know. I mean, if you're in law enforcement, you obviously probably want a different configuration than if you were somebody working on a farm or even working on an ambulance, you know, whatever. It's kind of cool that you can configure it however you want. Anyway, configuration 1, which is high and burst. Configuration 2 is max and strobe. 3 is medium, high, and burst. 4, which I believe is the factory setting. That's the setting that I like, and I'm going to leave it in, is low, medium, high, plus burst. And then number 5 is high, medium, low, plus burst. Why it would matter how you change that up, I don't know. And then number 6, you've got low, medium, high, strobe, SOS, beacon, and burst. Kind of interesting there. To me, with a twisty light, having that many different settings might make it worse because it's not the easiest flashlight to change modes in. It's not hard. It does take a little bit of getting used to, which I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, since we're talking about that, let's go over how to change your modes. So it's got a hybrid memory system, which means that it will revert to its last setting. But if you change modes after the last setting, it goes back to low, medium, high, if that makes sense. Let me see if I can show you. And I know my hands are kind of in the way here, but let's see, what setting do we have it in right now? All right, we got it in high mode. All right, so we're gonna start out, we're in low mode. So low mode is 1.5 lumens. So we'll turn it off. It's gonna remember 1.5 lumens. So we turn it back on, we're 1.5 lumens. Now, if we want to change modes, we will turn off and turn back on really quick. You've got like a half a second or something to turn it off, turn it back on, and it'll change mode. So now we're in medium, we'll turn it off, turn it back on, we're still in medium. So if we want to change it again, we will basically turn it off really quick again. So we're in high mode now, and the way to get it into burst mode is you have to turn off and turn on twice in a row really fast. So let's see if we can do it. There we go, we're in burst mode. So that's 900 lumens right there. Really bright light. Not the easiest light to operate one-handed, but it can be done. I mean, there we go. See, I just did all 3 modes with one hand. So we're in high, we're in low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. So you have to do it. If you're going to change modes, you got to do it kind of quick when you're twisting in order to change the modes, because if you turn it off, leave it for a second, it's going to remember the last mode. So let's see if we can do that again. We're at high, we're at low, medium, high. High, high. Let's see what, low, low, medium, high. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of got some sort of timer on the inside to where you have to, like I said, turn it off and turn it back on within a certain amount of time in order to get it to change modes. Because if you wait too long, it's going to remember the last mode instead of changing modes. So, but not bad. It's really good if, for one of those lights that, go ahead and set it to whatever mode you like and leave it. Like when I'm carrying it at work, I set it on the high mode. And that way, if I need it, boom, I'm in high. I'm in high, and I probably won't have to change it off of high, you know. The only time I might change it off of high while I'm at work is probably when I'm going to be using this as a night light and turning it in moonlight mode. So, yeah. Let's see, low, see, moonlight mode. So, anyway, but not bad. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. I still like it. You know, twisties have an advantage over other lights when it comes to lockout mode. Other lights have good lockout modes, but it's really hard to get any better with a lockout mode than the twisty, because it's almost impossible to twist this thing on in your pocket. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's darn near impossible. I've never had a twisty light accidentally turn on in my pocket. I have had button activated or clicky lights turn on in my pocket, and it's the worst thing in the world because most of the time don't realize it's on, the battery goes dead. Next time I go to use it, it's not working. So really annoying when that happens. And so that's why, one of the reasons I like the twisty lights, and I probably always will. They, like I said, they're a great lockout mode, so you know that battery's going to be sufficiently charged for when you need it. It does not have a battery life indicator, which does mean that you're going to have to kind of keep track mentally on where how much battery life you have left. So if I could, I wish Prometheus, which apparently they own Foursevens, if they could implement some sort of battery life indication. I know with the O bulb, they have, when your life is like under 10%, every 30 seconds, the bulb will flash. I wish they could do something like that for this. Like if you're under 15% or 20% battery life, every 30 seconds it'll flash or flicker, you know, just to kind of give you a warning. That way you can make preparations, go get a different light, whatever, and you're not, you know, without light. So it doesn't just go dead on you in the middle of something without any type of warning. So I wish they would do that. But anyway, that's the light. I like it so far. I'm going to do some night shots of this light. I'm going to keep carrying it and playing with it and developing an opinion on it. And thus far, guys, I really like the light. I mean, I didn't think that having a warmer light would be so much nicer and easier on the eyes, but it kind of is. So the 4500K is actually really nice. It shows the colors nice. It's easier on your eyes, at least for me it is. You know, of course, none of that matters a whole bunch, but it is interesting and nice to note. I mean, if you're a flashlight guy, you're going to kind of consider everything, you know. So, let me think. Is there anything else I can tell y'all about this light? We're going to throw in some night shots here in a second. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. There will be an Amazon link in the description below, so if you want to check this light out, it is an affiliate link, so it does give me some kickback, but It will help the channel out. Doesn't cost you any extra. But yeah, let me roll in the night shots. All right, guys, we're doing night shots of the Foursevens Mini MkIII. Right now we're on low, 1.5 lumens. This is about a yard away from the camera, pointing it at the ground. There's my dog, a couple of my dogs. So real good little moonlight type of output on low. Love this setting. Probably my most used flashlight setting is going to be low or moonlight. All right, let's crank it up to medium. There's medium, 45 lumens. We're about 15 yards, 20 yards away from the fence out there. You can see the fence posts pretty easily on the camera. I can see the fence all right in person. Let's see if we can't crank it up. There's high, 350 lumens. Big, large beam on this little flashlight. Really good for up close work, you know, sub 20, sub 30 yards, any type of, you know, up close type of work in the dark. Great type of light for that. Nice floody beam on it. I love these type of little floodlights. All right, let's see if we can't crank her up to turbo. There's turbo, 900 lumens. Really bright, nice output on this little flashlight. As you can tell, it's a warmer light. It is showing up colors better than some other LED type flashlights. With your higher K outputs, this has 4500 K output, so really you can tell a difference. I mean, it's definitely a little bit easier on the eyes and definitely shows colors better. It's going to stay on turbo for 30 seconds and then it's going to step down and work its way down to 350 lumens. We're going to take a little walk here. Plenty of light for, you know, if you're out hiking, you know, at night and you need something to get back to your vehicle, whatever. Plenty of light for outdoor work at night. You know, you can tell it's stepped down now to about 350 lumens. It's on high now. The light's getting a little bit warm, but not bad. It's completely okay. It's not burning my hand at all. Still very comfortable. Yeah, this is the light, guys. I've used it several times. I'm pretty impressed. I do like it. I'm going to keep using it, and we'll give y'all an update at a later time. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, comment below if you have this light or if you've been looking to get one. Also, there's going to be an affiliate Amazon link in the description below, so check it out. We will see y'all on the next one.